FNet News. Suck it, suck it. FNet News.
I love FNet like a wet baguette.
FNet News. FNet News.
Shoutouts to Frack.
Penis Paul, Penis Paul, Penis Paul. Penis Paul, Penis Paul.
You hear that, people? That's the sounds of war. The 12-hour war has apparently evolved into the 12-day war and may even plague FNet for the next 12 years. We're going to get to that a little bit later, but for now, shoutouts to the new Patrons, David and Alex. Not going to say Alex's last name because I don't know if it's a real last name or if I've been led down a road of lies. Regardless, shoutouts to them too. Thank you very much for supporting the show. All right, let's open the pit up real quick with a desk review. Check this shit out from JOfTrades, formerly known as Raborn. Look at this fucking thing, man. I love it. Now, what do you see first here, people? Do you see the little unicorn things in the upper left-hand corner on top of the screen and the bookshelf? Do you see the little glow-in-the-dark fucking stickers that, you know, I used to put up in my ceiling when I was 12 so that in the middle of the night I could distract myself from the pointlessness of my own life? Or do you see the keyboard lit up like a beacon in the night? Or maybe the designs on the desk, hand-drawn it looks like? That's not what I see first and foremost. I'll tell you what I see. I see these 3 monitors across eye level and this 1 monitor on top. Combined with the desk down below, this looks like a big ass robot trying to give you a warm and inviting hug. JOfTrades must be so psyched to sit down and chat when he sits and chats at this chat station because he must feel so much love and energy. But I see that all the screens right now are blacked out. I'm guessing he's showing solidarity with Black Lives Fucking Matter, bro. Now, truth be told, in true eraser fashion, I did have another shot of this desk head on, and I swear on my unholy life that there was a Mesa ASCII on one of the screens, leading me to believe that JOfTrades is an undercover operative of Mesa Crew, sent to take out the digital gangsters. But alas, I lost the fucking picture, and I don't have the proof, and it's probably been erased so that JOfTrades can cover his tracks and continue to infiltrate. Or maybe this is a misinformation campaign and JOfTrades is really working for digital gangsters to infiltrate Mesa Crew. The possibilities are really stressing me out and distracting me from the purpose of this segment, which is to review the desk. This is a gorgeous desk, man. I could do without the bronies, but that's your thing, and I ain't dissing you for it. I like the big ass subwoofer at your feet, pointed right at your crotch, so that when you're banging that loud ass brony music, it's tickling your balls a little bit. The only thing I would warn against is this big ass cord that leads from off left of the screen all the way into, I'm not really sure what it goes into. Let's zoom in. Oh, I'm in the wrong fucking screen. I actually can't determine what it goes into. Possibly Narnia, but this is a tripping hazard, bro. You gotta get that shit underneath the rug somehow so you don't fucking crack your head open on your beautiful ass desk. Very warm and inviting. I'd sit at this desk any day. Thanks, JOfTrades. This thing is a work of art. Now, you're all aware of the calling androsyn audasity troll that is extremely effective at getting under androsyn's skin, perfected by the one and only Echoshun. But Echoshun has some actual proof this time that androsyn and audasity are actually the same fucking person. Let's take a look at this log. Look, Audacity changes his nick to Androsyn, gives a little chuckle. Sin Andro is now known as Audacity. Jesus Christ. Then Androsyn gets killed by Audacity, and Audacity is now Androsyn. I don't need any more proof than this. Audacity and Androsyn are obviously the same person, and now I'm starting to think that Androsyn is Audacity is Agent 1. We're going to be reporting on that next week. I can't wait to share with you what I figure out. So I got a question for you. Are you looking for a fucking job? Have you been standing in the unemployment line because the COVID crisis crushed your fucking hopes and dreams and you need an out? I got you. E2N2 is hiring a reporter to report solely on pound chases. There's a lot of action going on in here. It annoys the fuck out of me, honestly, and I can't take it any longer. The level of autism going on in this channel is too much for me to bear. It starts to make me think that I have autism myself. But it is funny. There's some funny shit that goes on in here, and the one time I did stop by, I caught a good log. Check it out. Here we have Kung Fuzi mixing it up with Nance over what, you may ask? Well, apparently, Kung Fuzi is very confused and thinks that Incog is the one in California dating Angie. Nance tries to correct him, but Nance then walks it back, kind of. Kung Fuzi reassures her it's Incog. He's in Cali with Angie smoking weed right now. Kung Fuzi in audacious form asks for the over-under on when they will break up in horrible fashion. Like that motherfucker has any room to talk about relationships ending well. But Nance keeps it posy. I don't know. I wish him the best. Kung Fuzi looks like he's about to go soft. Maybe he really loves this girl, finally making something of himself. But then he just turns on that asshole charm. Nah, just a fresh stream of new dopamine. It will not last. No shit, it won't last, you dumb fuck. That's because it doesn't even exist. Remember, if you need a job and you're desperate, I'm hiring for reporting on pound chases. But I'm not responsible for the brain damage you will incur from watching people like Kung Fuzi, Nance, and Dab Guy chat back and forth. Speaking of relationships, Cutie578 is finally ready to settle down. And who is she settling down with, you may ask? Check out this log. Matthew G, will you marry me? Wow, it even fucking rhymes. If that's not true love, I don't know what is. Congratulations to Matthew finding true love on IRC with Cutie578. I wish you guys the best, and there better be a fuckload of cuties running around FNet in about 9 months. I'd like to welcome you to the Determining Jordan O's IQ corner, as seen by this first log here. How does multiple monitors work, by the way? Do you have to flip a switch, or does your mouse go across all the monitors? Monitors. And then the next log. What the fuck is Skynet anyways? AAA says, from Terminator, Jordan, I am the dumbest chatter on FNet. No way, bro. You are by far not the dumbest chatter on FNet, but we are going to continue to monitor and evaluate your queries and responses in chat to better understand the unique person that you are. Shout out to Jordan O, man. I fucking love that dude. He makes me laugh all the fucking time, and I don't even give a fuck anymore that his room looks like a fucking disaster. Pound LRH is participating in Slurtember, where users are challenged to go 1 month without using ethnic slurs in the IRC channel. But who will be the first to fuck it up? You got 4 choices in this poll that Load posted on Twitter. Load, Dwayne, Sloth, or Rondito. As you can see, you know who I voted for with the little check mark. I gave myself away. I just realized that. It's going to be Rondito, man. Dwayne's in the lead with 40% of the votes, but I'm telling you, Rondito really took my fucking breath away when I read his response on Twitter to this. Now, I know it has no slurs in it, right? But it's definitely one of the most racist things I've read on Twitter without it being in your face racist. It's like you're reading it and you're not even thinking about it. He slips it in and you don't even know, man. It's like you're in your sleep and he's just shoved a knife in your heart and you're dead before you even wake up. It's one thing to be offensive, man, but it's a completely another thing to be offensive and impressive at the same time. And this is why my money's on Rondito in losing Slurtember, or winning, or lose. If you lose, do you win? And if you win, do you lose? I think this would be a good time to check out the weather in sunny California. PsyMaster, what's it looking like out there?
Fuck Ford, fuck Dodge. Whatever. There you go. Another view from another vantage point. Black Lives Matter. Destroy white supremacy. Woohoo! There's a security guard down here. He parks in the same spot. I wave to him and he waves to me, and then we go about our business. E2N2 weather, where it's still smoky, about 62 degrees. I only got my sweater on. So little bit chilly, but you can see the smoke out there. It's still there. Hasn't cleared up in a week. I'm just heading home, and here we are.
Sidon, what are you doing? Where are you going?
Shouts to PsyMaster. Thank you very much, PsyMaster, for that weather report. Love the music choice in the background. When the breakdown hit, I started to spin kick and pump a little bit my ass. Thank you very much for that. And since when is 62-degree weather chilly, man? I'm in the ocean in 62-degree weather. What's up? Make sure you pet Psydog for me. LRH hit a record this past Friday. Berg paid $100 for load to hang up on darkmage. That's insane. The hatred Berg must have for darkmage is just, it knows no limits or boundaries. Berg, if you want, man, I'll host a show where I just hang up on darkmage over and over and over again. You can pay me $100 per hang up. I'm happy to quit e2N2 to facilitate that. Just hit me up. Your dreams are my dreams, bro. We got a missing chatter alert, APB for missing chatter. / / / / / That's 5 backward slashes is missing in action. We don't know where they're at. But if any information you provide leads to the whereabouts of this chatter, your reward is one used SayJ sanitary napkin. Alright, let's not ignore this issue any longer. Let's get to the drama of the week. The war rages on between Mesa and the digital gangsters. If you've been on IRC this past week, you know you've lost your connection 30,000 times. Either the server you're on is getting fucking hammered, or you're getting hammered, or Dwayne's getting hammered. Whatever it is, we're all experiencing the fallout of this. Apparently, the peace treaty and agreement that was reached last week has fallen apart. Chaos is on FNet poking at the DOS kids. Atmos is on FNet poking at the DOS kids. And what do DOS kids do? They DOS. I don't know what the fuck to tell you people. I get that it's annoying, and yeah, it is fucking annoying. I hate seeing my client dropped on the ground. I hate being duped. Come on, man. That's my identity right there. But it's a part of the atmosphere, and it's been a part of the atmosphere forever. So if the DGs and Mesa want to go to war, have at it, man. I'm going to watch the fireworks fly with the popcorn in my hand. I'm ready. I got binoculars. I'm scoping it out. I love it. Now, normally, the fireworks really fly on Friday night while LRH is going on in no other than Pound LRH. But it was awkwardly quiet. People were holding their connections. Not a lot of shit was being talked. Okay, there was a little bit of shit being talked. Mostly Chaos saying that he was online. And this random drive-by from IRS_CDC. They and Sin did something naughty. Be a shame if the IRS found out about your latest exfiltration attempts. But about a half hour later, out of the clear blue sky, here comes Spoke from the top rope. Plus B Vey, plus B Doomsday, which is Darkness. Vey gets booted. Darkness gets booted. And for good measure, why not ban anything that says Vey at this point, right? Spoke then goes for that extra credit, as seen by this log here, where Spoke keeps the LRH House of Worship safe by banning any and all sinful activity. It's not a mystery what side Spoke and most of FNet is on in this war, but I was a little perplexed by the timing of the bans. So I asked what the deal was, and apparently the agreement that was reached between the two parties was violated, and this was the proof. Okay, so do you see what we're looking at here? Okay, good. Can someone fucking explain it to me, because I don't understand what any of this fucking means. I see arrows pointing to too many to list, like a lot, some IPs. A little further down it says this is Spoke. I asked for it to be put into layman's terms, and the best explanation I got was this was a hacked ERC-D that showed undeniable proof that Vey or Darkness or Sin or all three were behind vicious, malicious attacks on individual and in some instances claims of innocent LRH users. But strangely enough, none of this was going on during last week's LRH. So why? Well, as you know, like a coin, there's always two sides. Chatters on the side of DG, but not DG themselves, claim that DG took out the botnet of Darkness, Sin, and Vey. When talking directly with some DGs, that information was neither confirmed or denied. I, of course, went to Mesa to get their side of the story, at which point I was informed that there was an agreement made with them and Load behind the scenes that they not bring this particular drama and their tactics directly into the LRH chatmosphere. Now, I honestly didn't get a chance to ask Load if that was true or not, but I'm sure he'll confirm or deny that side of it. And with that information, we can go on from there. But this is already confusing as fuck. People pointing fingers everywhere. Both sides claiming they got big shit on the other. We'll just have to wait to see how it plays out. Patience is a virtue. I, for one, can't wait to see the end of this movie. But I'm not gonna lie, we have undeniable proof of who the dosser is. Check out this log right here. 94,639 packets transmitted, 93,352 received. Whoops, forgot that ping was running. Jewbird points out, obviously the truth. Wow, I knew Stratum was the dosser. Take that man down for his crimes. Even Cutie's got an opinion about this. Hey oppers, stop protecting skids. It's quite a boisterous request there, Cutie. You know how power hungry these oppers get, and even if you are a Pyborg, I'd be watching my back. We got a fuck up from Sir_/win3. Dog, you got like 8 spaces preceding that slash. You need to work on your shit and stop worrying about typing win in all caps, you fucking weirdo. No context quotes of the week. That's quotes with an S, because we got a 3-way tie. First, we got Beans, Micro Penis Family Medical Center. Number 2, Rebirth. Says, watching a man penetrate another man is an everyday drill. Ha! That's a good one. Last but not least, JOfTrades. I tried to find where my thing was, but I think it might not exist anymore. You might want to get that checked out, man. That doesn't sound healthy. Chat of the week, it's got to go to Jordan O, man. Can't deny it. He may not chat as often as others, but when he does, he makes it fucking count. Makes me laugh my ass off. Shout outs to Jordan O, man. Thank you to the Patreons. Let's list them off. Echo Shun, Matthew, Load Radio, Scrim, Innerdome, Black Angel, Jewbird, Logic, PsyMaster, Zartet, AAA, DMA, Boof, Davitt, and Alex. We'll see where this story takes us next week, but until then, in the words of my good friend T-Rex, Assalamu alaikum. No ham, no bacon. Shalom. That was wet.